Okay, we're going to the Land of Dawn for game number 3, the deciding game for Geekfam versus EVOS Legends.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, sit down and enjoy game 3 between EVOS Legends and Geekfam. Who will grab it? Who will take it? Let's watch and see.
Okay, Emblem and Talent check. Toss going for Quantum Charge just like other. Oh, Dreams very early flicker. Nile might be able to punish.
Oh, very good proactiveness here as Dreams will be taken out by Luke. A very good pattern there by Nile, pressing it early. And now, 2 minutes. No flicker for Franco.
Where's the jitters? It's nowhere to be seen. Finally, Nile popping off in the early game, but Hijime might be eyeing for a punish towards Poloisky. Very, very low. Still has the flicker, and there you go. A disengage.
Very good disengage at that as well. The Quantum Charge, it's still here. Glue with Quantum Charge isn't real. Glue with Quantum Charge just stares him down. And I honestly think right now, it's great. Luke has been able to rotate across the map, and now it's even better against the Fredrin. Fredrin, very immobile. When you have this Quantum Charge, now you can trade, clear the wave fast, and also get that sustain that you kind of are lacking with the nerfs onto Glue. And on top of that, you can rotate around the map, I would say a bit faster, depending on how you hit and how you get maneuver around these team fights. The gap closer is definitely going to help him as well.
You can see a lot of movement speed boost also for the side of EVOS, knowing that Luke is going to be very, very lethal, and you have to get out of the way of that zone for Marky, not enabling the crossbow of Tang. So I think that's a really good play coming in from EVOS.
I think it is. Before EVOS Legends now, with Taz on the Quantum Charge as well, they're definitely looking and eyeing for that neutral objective. But with this better mid-prio from Geekfam, they're able to completely dictate how the map is being played. And Beloy is already trying to force out a retry. And he does!
Oh, let's see though, is this a mistake? Beloyski now with the wall charge. Taz now taking a lot of damage. Will he heal himself back up though? Oh, the suppression comes through. Beloyski insta deleted, but now with information that Taz has no retry, it seems like it will be an open turtle now. For the side of Geek. EVOS though, still hovering around, trying to give some sort of a pressure. Feathered airstrike just to somehow zone Fluffy out. Luke will be open. Missed flicker there. Take a look at Nile though with Fanny finding the solo ontowards Taz. What a good solo kill now in the bot side, top side rather. Luke mounting Fluffy, not enough damage to take him down though. Still no casualties from that fight.
What is that read, Mirko? I've never seen that pathing before.
Oh my goodness. You're right, that pathing. Charge. But yeah, the Quantum Charge definitely helped him there with the pathing. My goodness, the pathing. That pathing was absolutely phenomenal. Nile, he used the Retribution, right? On the turtle. I'm trying to look at the replay right now to see exactly if he used it. No, he didn't. That's why he went straight for the purple buff. He held on to the Retribution and then went straight to the purple buff, knowing that Taz used his.
Another misplay coming in from Beloy, but it's like, okay, Hijime might be getting bursted down, but still has the rough wave to get away, and also the Breath of the Ocean. We got more HP in the bot lane though, Dreams.
Take a look at the suppression. It comes through towards Mark. He gets taken out. A very good pick out there by EVOS Legends.
Okay, Nile hopping off once again in this early game. 2 kills already in the 4th minute. But Dreams very, very low. But look, he's still facing here. Not enough damage.
Oh, no. Dreams is still fine here, considering that he has no flicker there. So, I mean, good recovery, but then again, EVOS Legends, they have a pick-off-centric composition. They should stick to it. They should maximize it. Marky taken down once, a very already good dub for the side of EVOS Legends.
I like what Poloisky is trying to do with the first fight here. Okay, the buff just went traveling there, but Poloisky with the Brave Smite, he knows that he can trigger it anytime he wants to, and with this kind of mechanics, he doesn't have to go back to the base to heal his HP, but Nile once again popping off.
Oh my god. Brands now will be taken down by the Feathered Airstrike. A good display and communication there by the side of Geekfam. Oh my god. Poloisky taken out here. Doesn't matter, very well charged. The damage was more than enough to take him down, as it is 1-for-1 still favoring the Geeks.
And it's a plus. It's a very big win. All right, it may sound weird, but Geekfam, the fact that they've only been giving away Beloy as, you know, the sacrificial lamb is great. Because remember, for Hijime, for Dreams, the main thing that makes them a threat in these team fights are their resources, are their burst damage and lockdown abilities. When you already use the Bloody Hunt and the Rough Waves, you've practically given over the team fight to Geekfam. There is nothing EVOS Legends can do. And as long as Beloyski acts as this nuisance, constantly just forcing these resources out, forcing the punishes from EVOS, it's going to be free for Geekfam to do whatever they want on the map.
Okay, not the result I was expecting. Nile there. The burst coming in from Taz, also the deadly catch placement as well, just forcing Nile to go back and give a free turret towards Taz. But so far, Taz, I think that's one of the ways to use Bane if he doesn't pop off in teamfight. Bane is really good at catching turrets, and every kind of ability is just an enhance of damage towards the turret too. If you're going for full damage, it's gonna enhance damage even more.
Looking at the items here, looking at the Wan, still a while from that
Power spike.
DHS and yeah, the power spike. He's waiting for. I think in this game you can actually afford to go for the Windtalker third item though. So when he does get that, that's going to be quite big for Geekfam and their team fighting prowess. Looking at Niall as well, he's been pretty comfortable in the jungle. 600 gold lead here, and he went straight for the Melfic Roar. Understanding that there's going to be a few tanky members in the front of EVOS Legends that's going to be tanking a lot of this damage, and it's also just a bonus. As if he goes for Brands, who has. Doesn't have, well, yeah, who has the steel leg plates, he's still going to be able to shred through it.
Oh man, like imagine in the scenario of Dreams catching Beloyski. Like, I don't think it's an instant win for EVOS too. Oh my goodness gracious. What is the damage?
That bounce.
Only 100 strike, and that's a bounce. That is so... Like, the range is insane, but what I said earlier, if Dream somehow gets Beloyski, as you said, Mirko, the punish just right away. You have a lot of range, you have a lot of post-buff tank as well. As long as the front line is there, that is a free kill for Marky with pulling stuff together as well, but buckle up for Nile!
Take a look at Nile now, forcing Taz to use the deadly catch. Not enough damage though. But now, that's right, no retry. Beloyski gets taken out. Now caught. Cable's energy very low. Oh, using the slide there. Very good. And now, it seems like EVOS gained more ground though. Last Turtle will be taken out by the side of the White Tigers.
Bit messy, but still EVOS somehow, some way still gets the W there with the Turtle. So far only 1k gold lead, that's not much for Luke.
Very good hook on towards Luke, but it seems like not enough damage to put this guy on a hook.
Most definitely not enough, but EVOS Legends have gone what they sought out for, and now it becomes another game of stalemate until the next neutral objective comes up. For both Geekfam and EVOS Legends, I don't think there's going to be any need to look for a random team fight. Pickoffs on the map, sure, but right now, there's no way a member just stays in one lane, isolated completely without any vision. Geekfam are playing towards the top side, EVOS Legends are playing towards the bottom side, both mirroring as they are trying to look for these trades. And honestly, EVOS Legends definitely find the better value now. With these mirror trades, they're able to equalize on the board with map pressure as they've taken that tier 1 down below.
I think they have to somehow utilize that split pushing from Nile to their advantage for EVOS, because you know that Nile is coming to split push, and he's the most... Oh, Hijime has to pop out the run waves. There you go, no punish yet from Beloyski, but if Nile somehow gets catched, it's going to be an easy Lord for EVOS and crew, because Taz is just going to burst down the Lord quite quickly with this Bane, with this kit. And I think that's the way to go. You have to bait Nile into split pushing and put Dreams and Hijime. Only 2 is enough there. The Bloody Hunt, also the Rough Waves, that's more than enough.
That should be more than enough. Take a look at the players' gold by UBS Gold though, right? Top 4, it's both the junglers and gold laners from both respective teams.
It's a bit concerning though for Geekfam. Sure, they have Nile on top of the charts, but Brands is following very, very close behind. So far, Brands has been having a pretty phenomenal game. 1-1-1, he has died once. But taking a look at his items, the Power Spike is going to hit very, very soon. He's already on the way to that Melfic Roar, just a bit more to get it. And that's the Power Spike. BOD Melfic Roar for the Beatrix. This mid-game is about to get really, really brutal for Geekfam. because they've given Brands this much space to come up.
Oh, good hook on towards the Grog now. He gets taken out. EVOS Legends need what they needed to do in Guild's Lord and Hijime though. Oh, he has the passive. Still surviving. Fluffy! Oh, misses that kill. Marky now will pop that crossbow of tank. Finds the kill on towards Fluffy. It's a 4v4. EVOS Legends, sure, they started out strong, but they lost a huge member. Oh, another hook on towards Luke here. Not enough damage to follow it up. Now, jumps in with the cable. A little miss there. But again, it's just a reset.
Oh man, Pelosi could have somehow figured it out because so far they've been doing pretty good without Pelosi making any plays at all. Even in game 2 as well, they managed to win the game with Pelosi having a terrible, terrible game. But so far, it's been definitely the weakest link of Geekfam. And if he somehow gets a one good set, I think that's over. Especially with the crossbow tank that's very, very momentum based. This is gonna be Geekfam's games to lose.
Definitely. With a 2.6k gold lead, you would expect Geekfam to have a pretty good lead, a pretty comfortable way into the neutral objective. But simply put, this 2,600 gold lead that they have is a very, very small 2,600 gold lead. EVOS Legends, it's basically even. The 2.6k gold lead, you can't even feel it at this point because it feels like EVOS Legends are the ones with the lead, considering they have their gold with the right members. It's onto Brands, not Taz. It's onto Hijime, not Fluffy. So with Hijime and Brands having this much power, a significant, I would say, amounts compared to a boy and Marky, they're able to dictate what happens in the next few minutes. But remember, Geekfam still have that Fanny who is in the lead. Can consistently just go through these side lanes, clearing it out, and creating slow pushes. Taz is already forced to go up to try to clear it, and Geekfam notices it. Now they take control.
Let's see. 7,000 Lord. Oh, Nile with the comfortable take. Now take a look at the suppression though. Luke now caught. Volorsky loses immortality in the backside. Luke mounting dreams. Brands gets taken out as Geekfam. They're on a roll, finding 1, 2, 3. Let's say it. Bang, bang, bang. As the Lord will be taken out as well. That's a huge win for the Geeks.
Doesn't look like a misplay, man, but it is an absolute disaster coming there from Toss, showing up in the map, and finally Geek just capitalized on that mistake, quote-unquote mistake coming from Toss.
Things are not looking good now. Hijime and Fluffy just defending. Oh, take a look at the damage soaken by the side of Fluffy. The damage is more than enough, evidently, and now EVOS, they are going to try to defend their base. Geekfam, good discipline, not forcing right then and there. They're waiting for the Lord. Let's see, they're still strong with 5. Can they do it?
They have another Lord. There's no way that EVOS Legends can defend this with just 3 members, right? But they do have the Venice Rage. They do have the damage. Marky's chunk low.
Yeah, let's see. A boy now trying to look for the opening. Deadly Catch already popped.
Oh my God.
A boy taken out by Brands. This might be enough for EVOS Legends to hold on. Let's see. All 5 members now up. Base turret in the bot side will not be taken out as the EVOS Legends fight for another day.
That is disgusting. What is that damage for the first kill and also the huge range as well? I don't think that's a misplay for Geek. It really caught me off guard. The damage is just unreal, and also Brands knowing that the range from Toss is gonna be covering enough ground for him to use that Venice Rage. Perfect placement too, following up that damage.
I think we have to take a look at the items here. In-game equipment by Dunia Games to see exactly how that happened. I think we have to take it a bit back. We have to take a step back and talk a little bit about how Geekfam were able to initially win that team fight with the Lord, right? They secured the Lord and they fought. Why? How did Brands die? It was through the blade armor. Brands was hitting the glue, still basic attacking glue, even though Luke was on Fluffy. He was mounted on Fluffy, but Brands tried to get him down, tried to take him out, but he had that blade armor that just turned the damage back into Brands, and that was a massive, massive oversight from the side of Brands. He didn't see that, and he didn't even notice it up until it was too late. Take a look again. Every hit from Brands on towards Luke, it takes more HP off of him, and it ultimately ends up killing him with the help of Nile. That was exactly what Geekfam needed. A big mistake from EVOS Legends to completely take control of the game. And that's what happened. They got the Lord and they got the fight through a micro mistake.
Okay, toss. You don't have to say do the same mistakes again, man. Like, don't show up in the map, especially in the cross map across the Lord. That's gonna be the green light for Geek to pull the trigger towards the Lord and burst it down. I feel like in terms of just clearing the lane, the only one that's, I'll say, the most efficient is probably Fluffy, but Fluffy is also there to be able to do the Lord dance, so it's a bit of a pickle. Oh, Dreams! Big mistake.
Wow, they even committed the Bennett's Rage. Two big resources now gone, Flicker and Bennett's Rage. Flicker, and probably the most important member to have a Flicker on in the 15th minute of the game. How is he going to lock anyone down now if it isn't from the Iron Hook? If you want to go for a standard Bloody Hunt, now it gets real tough.
See, again, Lord dance by both teams. Minions, they're pushing in favor of the side of the Geeks. Oh, a good hook onto his Luke though. Let's see the connection. Oh, it's more than enough damage there as being 5 members, gone down by 5 members. Taken down 1. The Lord now taken care of. Bloisky gets taken out. Nile, a comfortable finish, but they will retreat.
Wait.
No. He's just trying to clear the lane. Okay, but in terms of damage control, Geek has done absolutely amazing there, but oh wow. That is really good. Okay, recalling there was the best play because he thought that EVOS was trying to intercept him in the middle of the area there, inside the bush. But Nile is just trying to split everywhere here.
Yeah, he's looking for ambushes as well. We got to talk a little bit about that team fight there. Geekfam, well played. They saw that Luke was caught by EVOS Legends, a brilliant Iron Hook by Dreams, but they also noticed that EVOS Legends utilized 4 ultimates to take him down. Everything, and a kitchen sink thrown at Luke that gave Geekfam all the right reasons to just commit onto it. 1v1 Nile gets out.
Oh, Hijume.
No Petri.
No Petri, but good thing that he still survives. Now let's see the defense 5v5 plus Geekfam has the Lord. Will it be Geekfam winning the 3rd game? Fluffy now soaking a lot of damage. Force crossbow Tang as well. Not enough damage to take him down just yet though. Lord now will be taken care of. The hook, but no follow damage just yet as Glue Cook will force to use his split. But again, EVOS Legends will stay and fight.
Marky has to realize that he's the main damage dealer in the late game, especially in this kind of situation. The crossbow tank is massive, and that is a really bad calculation on that crossbow tank, not realizing that Fluffy can tank way more than that, and it doesn't translate to any member but Nile.
Whoa.
I was more impressed by the dodge from that rough waves because I think he already had a finger onto a wall there, knowing that there's a slight chance that Hijume is still there.
Yeah, that was absolutely well played. Damage dealt here though. Taz top in leaderboards. Yep, this is why Bane is Jeffin's favorite hero. You don't need to do much. You can just spam your skill 1 and deal damage.
Yeah, I know,
that's
right?
it.
Low mechanic hero, question mark?
Low mechanic
it
hero,
is.
but
It
when
is
you have
actually.
someone like Taz playing him, he can pull out the full potential, the utmost best of Bane. 56,000 damage, more than the boy, more than Brands.
Fluffy though now. A lot of resources soaken by this guy, still surviving, loses his immortal though. Take a look at the positioning of Hijume. Is there waiting for a member to cross its path. But no, it's still Geekfam here. Minute 20. Gold lead is sure, but it's irrelevant now.
Okay, still W for Geekfam though, considering that Immortality is going to be very, very important in the late game, especially for Fredrin. And I think at this point he should build Winter Truncheon more than any kind of defensive item, because this is 1-1 we're talking about, this is Luke we're talking about. You want to fade all the translating damage towards your teammate too.
I think so. The Winter Truncheon is definitely a very good buy option for them, but EVOS Legends for Brands, they actually opted to go for the Wind of Nature, so it's also a very good option to just try to neutralize that crossbow tank power. But I do agree with the point that you made very early on after that team fight. Marky needs to hold on to this ultimate, because with him just holding on to it, it forces EVOS Legends back in these team fights, forces them to stay passive. If he uses it and it does not work out, EVOS Legends can then pursue these targets. Dreams has Flicker now. And this is going to be a Lord dance. Geekfam have the slow push in that bottom lane. That's why they're taking it slow. That's why they're letting it reset.
They're forcing a member here for EVOS Legends to respond and send a guy downstairs. But let's see. Let's see. Will they pull the trigger? Dreams?
Oh.
This is
that was
Iron
a
Hook.
huge window that's missed by Dreams, man. The knockup was there. You're just supposed to click it.
Look at the wave, though. Look at the wave. It's all in Geekfam's court. They have the ball in their court. They just need to wait for the timing, when to throw it. And now it's the time. Hijuma is down there, no mobility. They're going to commit.
Yeah, Luke will pull the trigger here. Oh, that'd be catch forced prematurely
Crossbow.
there. Let's see, crossbow attack will not be popped as
Oh.
Luke now. Will be mounted
Free
though.
Lord.
Yep, it's gonna be a free Lord here for the side of the Geeks. EVOS Legends, can they defend the 4th Lord of the game?
Okay, still the same homework for Marky, and this is not really the best, sieging composition for Geekfam too. So he has to play it perfectly, and also Poloisky. We need a big play, especially with the. Oh, speaking of big play.
Yeah, good Iron Hook. He has the Immortal though. Take a look at the all-in. All the resources popped, and Luke still survives. Oh, that's not a good sign if you're a White Tigers fan.
Oh, I think that might be a good sign, though, Gani. They forced out the Feathered Airstrike.
Yeah.
They forced out a lot of these resources. And guess what? Geekfam didn't have the time to actually micromanage the waves for a 3-way push.
Yep, let's see. Top and mid coming in. Wild Charge doesn't really connect. 25,000 HP on the Lord, though. EVOS Legends needs to take care of that. Let's see, wave crashing down, Fluffy soaking a lot of damage. Menace Race has been popped as well. Oh, the device is cracked open. It's about to explode. He's to make it taken down. As Geekfam finds the not just yet. Oh my God! EVOS Legends, they're still fighting. Crossbow attack pops. Pelosi gets taken out. Brands jumps in the backside as well. Oh my God! The White Tigers again defended 3 Lords now.
Is this endable? 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Can they end this?
They can! They can end it! It all comes
Marky's
out of Marky! He needs to make an Albert-level play! He needs to produce a miracle! The M in his name needs to come out!
Albert did this season 6. Can Marky
No
do
way.
it now? All of the resources now juked. 20 seconds on Nile, 20 seconds on Luke. Minions crashing in the mid-tier. EVOS Legends, they're jumping in. Oh, Marky pops the crossbow attack.
GG.
It's GG. Deadly catch pops. The White Tigers have defended, and they win it back.
2 matches in a row. We have a